everyone, this is Tony from Her Homestead Skills, and today I did go to the thrift shops and I actually found something I really liked, and I will show you that in a minute. But it is a piece of art and it's titled Homestead Lore, and there is a bit of art with it as well as an original poem. And the original poem is by John Baird, and the artwork is by his son, Richard Baird. So I guess they have a very artistic family. So I'm going to read the back note that is on the back of this before I show you the artwork and the poem. So it says, the North American homesteader of the 1850s was given only one thing: the 160-acre parcel of land he started with. Everything else came to him by the work of his hand and the sweat of his brow. Before he built or cleared land, the homesteader doused his property to find water. He then dug a well at the best site. Next, he built a rough cabin to provide shelter from the elements. Since speed was the prime requirement, he didn't bother to shape the logs or even remove the bark. Later, he would build a permanent home with hewn logs and a porch and a dormer. The pioneer made everything for the home, hewing the logs with broadaxe and as to ensure proper fit. And once they were together, chinking them to protect against the harsh winter winds. He cut cedar shakes for the roof with froe and maul, and then shaped them with a draw knife. Clearing the land was an arduous task, which the homesteader accomplished with the help of his oxen, more powerful than horses and able to endure harsher conditions. The boulder and rail fence looked charming, but was very practical, since the pioneer used the boulders that would otherwise have been in the middle of his field. The pioneer woman was an equal partner in all this work, as she usually made all the family's clothes, put up the preserves, helped with the livestock, and did innumerable other chores. They never traveled far from home, using the wagon to deliver produce to market, pick up supplies from town, and go to meeting on Sunday. The homesteader would harvest his wheat and bundle it in manageable sheaves, which he left in the field to dry before he collected them for threshing. As a special touch, the pioneer family planted lilac cuttings, which they had brought with them around the door. The lilacs were a sign of prosperity in their newfound home, and quite possibly a reminder of their old one. So that's the notation on the back describing the item itself. Now, okay, now for the poem. These 80 acres still intact, this earthen lot, this wooded tract, bestirred as axe bites into pine, the timbers for this home of thine. But for ye fell, doused o'er the ground, no tree shall fall lest water's found. Thy broadaxe, ased and practiced skill, must hew the mighty pines until their dovetailed ends shall closely fit, high up to where the rafters sit. Split cedar shakes with froe and maul, thus doth the roof ere rain doth fall, and stay the winter's winds that blow, with chinking twixt the logs below. The hearthstone lay the chimney too, a stony passage, a blackened hue, and by the door his guardian stand, the lilac carried there by hand. I thought it was lovely. It's a beautiful piece, and I'm going to have Mark hang it on the wall for me. Thought you might enjoy this, so I'm going to show you the pictures now.